Good day everyone. In this video I want to talk about how you can obtain stars for the Operation Summer. Obtaining stars in the Operation Summer can be either easy or difficult. For myself, I was able to gain my first star within the first 4 hours of playing the game, with choosing the right challenges and with pure luck. The way I have obtained the star was by playing in arcade battles, by gaining 11 kills in one battle, destroying 40 enemy planes in total and gaining 10 kill assists. By thinking about it, it sounds simple, especially when those challenges don't take too much effort to finish them without any difficulty. However, let's talk about all the challenges which you can do, since a lot of them vary a lot, as it depends on how you would like to obtain them. Usually for the arcade battles, you'll need to double everything over what you have to do in realistic battles, since arcade battles are easier. To obtain a star in air battles, you need to do 3 out of 5 of these challenges. The first challenge, destroy 40 enemies in arcade battles, 20 in realistic battles, 14 in simulation battles. The second one is win 10 battles with an activity of 60% or higher, which is kind of like a basic thing, like usual thing. The third one is to drop 10 tons of bombs of TNT on enemy bases in total. The fourth one is to destroy 11 enemies in one battle, 4 in realistic battles, 2 in simulation battles. And the fifth one is to help allies 10 times to destroy enemy vehicles. Just remember that for the air battles you need to have a battle rating of 3 or higher to make sure that the progress in your challenges will be valid. Overall, all of those challenges seem to be pretty easy. The way I will be doing those challenges will be in the air arcade battles, since gaining 40 kills and 10 kill assists can be fairly easy to do. However, if you want to drop 10 tons of bombs on enemy bases, I would rather suggest you to do the realistic battles, since you'll be a little bit more safer when it comes to that. I think that the most difficult thing to do will be destroying 11 enemies in one battle in arcade mode, since it will be mostly based on your luck, meaning that perhaps you shouldn't specify a focus on this challenge. The tasks for the tanks seem to be a little bit more difficult, and I believe that will take you a little bit longer than if you'll be trying to do arcade battles. The first challenge for the tank battles are destroy 50 enemies. The second one is win 14 battles with an activity of 70% or higher. The third one is capture 15 points in ground battles whilst controlling a ground vehicle or helicopter. The fourth one is destroy 12 enemies in one battle, 6 in realistic battles and 6 in simulation battles. And the fifth one is help allies 30 times to destroy enemy vehicles. As you can see, destroying 50 enemies in the tank battles can be heavily difficult, especially when you need to be at the battle rating of 3 or higher, meaning that if you try hard enough and you are lucky enough, you might be able to do 10 missions to focus on destroying enemy tanks. You also need to win 14 battles, meaning that you will need to play at least 14 games if you're lucky enough. Also, your battle activity needs to be 70% or higher, meaning that it will be a little bit more difficult to do that. The third challenge that you will need to do is to capture 15 points in the ground battles, which will be easy if your team is good enough and if you focus on the objectives. Destroying 12 enemies in one battle, however, can be one of the most difficult challenges, since destroying 12 enemies in the arcade battles means that you need to blow up your brain cells to gain more mental power. However, destroying 6 enemy units in realistic battles could be a bit easier, as you can use a tank and focus on killing the enemy, and well, then after that you can just jump into the SPAA and destroy enemy aircraft from the ground. Helping allies to destroy 30 units will be one of the easiest challenges, as you can do it alongside other challenges, since you don't need to focus on killing the enemies, as it could be a side effect of trying to obtain different achievements. I would say that the best challenges to obtain this star would be to destroy 50 enemies, gain 30 assists and capture 15 points, as all of them would work together since you focus on playing the objectives. You will be able to meet the enemy units and have a chance to either damage them or destroy them, leading you into the progression through the achievements. The tasks for the naval battles are a little bit different, as you can do those challenges with the vehicles which are rank 2 or higher. The tasks for the naval battles are cause 25,000 damage while controlling a naval vessel, win 8 battles with an activity of 50% or higher, capture 7 points in naval battles while controlling a vessel or aircraft, destroy 3 enemies with torpedoes while controlling a vessel or the aircraft, finish the battle in the first place in naval battles. Causing 26,000 damage to the enemy vessels overall can be a very easy thing to do, since the naval battles are mostly point and click type of battles, especially if you are controlling a large vessels, such as a light or heavy cruiser. Another challenge is to win 8 battles, which can be also easy, as you can do it without trying to gain 25,000 damage points, meaning that you will try to focus on destroying as many. Capturing 7 bases will be fairly difficult, as the vehicles that you will be controlling will be fairly slow, meaning that you might not even be able to get to the point. Destroying 3 enemies with torpedoes can be very easy. However, then you need to consider the enemy fire coming out from the bigger vessels and the fact that some torpedoes might not be good enough to destroy the enemy units. Finishing the battle in the first place can be easy. However, now, since a lot of players will be trying to do the same thing, many of them would be trying hard to get into that position. The way to do it is to do objectives, deal damage and take damage. This sounds like the best job for heavy cruisers. Overall, I would not recommend to do naval battles, as it can take a lot longer and be more difficult than actually doing the air battles. I believe that the best way to obtain the stars for this event will be by doing the air arcade battles with a tiny mix of the air realistic battles. Just remember that you can mix the battles to gain the score in the challenges. For example, if you need to destroy 40 planes in arcade battles, you can also destroy 5 enemy units in realistic, and it could count as 10 planes in arcade, leaving you with 40 enemy planes left to kill. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed this super long video, and thank you for watching. Naval Panda signing out.